journey into the music, man. I grew up in a little town in the East Rand called Zakane. It's a township, it's a ghetto.
Have you heard? How the Muffinz rule the world? Ooh, heard ya? How the Muffinz rule the world?
I guess it's always been sort of an escape, you know, to try and get away from life.
I'm a typical church boy, I guess, if you want to put it that way. Well, in our church, we kind of have this a cappella thing going.
I started way back in grade 5, I guess. Well, I've been singing all my life.
I'm from Potchefstroom originally, and then I did my tertiary here in Joburg. I think it's been like 7 years playing bass now.
I was brought up by my grandmother, you know, and I grew up in the church. Like when I grew up, you know, we didn't have like instruments in the church, so it was just a cappella music. But I grew up into that culture of singing.
Have you heard ya? How the Muffinz rule the world?
They've got that cool, eclectic soul, funk, rock thing happening. You know, you can't really pinpoint exactly stylistically what they do.
Even in rehearsals or in practice, we don't even try to achieve a particular sound. We just like, okay, what can you bring to the table? What can you bring to the table?
The concepts came from the individuals, and then when we got together as a band, you know, it wasn't like a prescriptive process whereby, you know, I write a song and then I say, okay, you play this, play that. But it was more like, guys, I've got a melody, this is what I've got on guitar. Let's just create a song.
What's unique about the Muffinz is firstly they've got 5 singers. You know, they've got 5 strong singers who all play.
Yeah, the Muffinz, look, it started out as a joke. I mean, to make a muffin, you have to bring a lot of ingredients together. We each bring an element to make what the music is.
The uniquenesses are completely there, and I don't think South Africa's ever had a band quite like the Muffinz.
In the band, we have characters, and I'd classify myself as being that shy guy.
If I don't want to do something, I won't do it. I believe very much in self-expression. I don't believe in following the crowd.
I'm known as the father of the band because I keep order.
I play guitar, lead guitar. My passion is really production and arrangement.
I play drums, and I'm also on vocals. I'm a soft drummer, disciplined. I practically keep time.
I feel more comfortable saying that I'm a songwriter and singer than I am a guitarist. But, you know, in the band, my guitar, the guys need the sound there to, you know, like give the music body. So that's what I do in the band.
I didn't study music. It's like God-given talent.
I taught myself. I did a lot of listening. I listened to a lot of music, so I'm able to listen, adapt to what I'm hearing and kind of apply it.
I would like to go to school, obviously, to further my knowledge, but everything I know is self-taught.
So all of us have been self-taught. I mean, you pick up things along the way. Sometimes you meet very interesting guitarists, and you know they'll teach you amazing things. I mean, something that you should have learned when you started playing guitar, and it just takes you to another level.
I didn't have anyone to teach me how to play, so I went online, you know, got like some scores of my favorite music, you know. But I really started learning how to play, you know, when I met Simpiwe, who plays lead in our band. For the first time I saw a guy, you know, grab a guitar and he didn't go to the first position, he just went down here. And I was like, dude, that's so cool, I want to do that.
I met these guys like at a jam, like some poetry jam, and that's when I met Simta for the first time. He had dreads and everything.
We joined the UJ choir, traveled the world, you know, got to see people, got to see what music can do for you.
We became friends in the choir and started singing.
Late 2010, I met up with Sfiso, the lead singer. He kind of invited me to come jam for them. They were playing at this festival called Dawnfest. That's like our first gig with the Muffinz.
I met him I'd always go to his place. All the guys that stayed there used to play guitar, and I'd always have to be the one singing. So when like girls came over, I'd be the one singing, and everyone would look cool with this thing on their legs, and they'd be playing, and I'd be like, I need to get one of those.
Because we know each other so well, like we know which tone would fit better in which song, you know.
They kind of have a take six, for want of a better classification, kind of approach to backing vocals. The honesty of their messages as well, I think, is a big factor. I think they write beautifully. And then, of course, there's Keke's vocals, which are just like...
If you want to be taken on a journey, on a very musical journey, then you've got like a person like Keke who'll take you to, he'll bring back memories.
The Keke lingo is the style and manner in which I sing. It's a made-up language. I've got no idea what I'm saying. It's got no literal meaning, but lots and lots of feeling to it.
He's about feeling. He makes people feel good.
Yeah.
Oh, he takes people to a journey. Kind of like.
Far away, far away. He's never been there himself,
but he knows how to take it.
He takes it.
Like I do.
What's the first one that came on?
The first one was Zombie Ling 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 Ling.
In jazz, you have people, they scatter. Da 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 in jazz. So with me, it's practically almost the same thing. I started singing in this manner after my mom's passing. I think for me, it was a way, maybe a God-given way of me getting, through the process of having to lose my mom. Yeah, I think so. Eh?
I mean, you need to feel what you're singing. Like you can't be singing what I wrote for myself. Understand? It needs to be personal. It needs to be something that you feel.
Kumbuleka, it's a very close song, a personal song that I wrote. Like in my case, like I've got family members that are in England, here, SA, Australia, everywhere, spread across the world. So the song Kumbuleka is a song that I sing and the song that I wrote is a dedication to everybody that has family who's all over the world. So it says Kumbuleka, we miss home.
There's very personal songs as well that I can't say are my favorites, but they mean something to me. It carries the message across.
They've got like a take 6 minus one person kind of thing, minus the bassist, and fusing that with sort of like a rock soul edge. Yeah, man, it takes it to somewhere else.
Last one.
When we were working with the guys here in studio, it was the best thing ever because they are the best people in their own right, and here we come and they're teaching us so many things.
Luckily, we were allowed to have a live pre-production so that we could actually play the music and then go practice better things at home.
What I've taken out of the whole recording process is the beauty of music, the beauty of brotherhood, as guys, the importance of working hard.
We got to a meeting where Robbie was just basically telling us like how the studio thing's gonna work, and they mentioned the click. I've never used a metronome before in my life.
For most of us, it was the first time in the whole studio process was was a first to us.
And we did the pre-production before doing the actual album.
Spending a month on a record with this much detail is pretty good going, and I think the band really did a lot of work, a lot of homework, and again, if we wouldn't have had the pre-production, we wouldn't have come out with as quick a result as this.
Like we know he's Mr. High Sexy Voice, riffs. just shut up. Stop man.
Young boys to men.
Young boys to men.
Yeah.
We know who does what. He's got that husky, unexplored voice. It's like almost like the Antarctica. Comes across Grand Canyon. So it's very unexplored, but there's something there.
I think the guys, they come from jazz backgrounds and, it's a lot of deep stuff. So I think, coming from a pop background, I just bring that light element to the music,
That's his ingredient. This is his ingredient. This is mine, and this is his, and this is his. And then we kind of like bring it together.
The way they've composed the music, the way they've arranged the music, I think they've accommodated the planet, man. They've got bits of, batangarish, like the guitar sort of riffs. They've got some vernac vocally happening there. At the same time, they've got the smoothest, soulful, jazzy vocal ideas.
It's nice how God has actually kind of like gifted us, because we all have a range. Like
Yeah,
we all
that's
can kind of go high and still kind of come low.
The music is so heartfelt, it's so original, it comes from us.
It's just about portraying and giving people a piece of this world, because I mean each and every person is their own globe, I guess. I mean there's a whole world inside of you. I mean there's parts that are happy, there's parts that are sad, there's parts that need to inspire, there are parts that need to be inspired.
Like it's so spread out, like with Keke and his style, Ta with his style, Sfiso, Garabo.
I think all my life I've just been the songwriter because I've always been the words guy. I mean I used to do a little bit of poetry, I used to be in hip-hop.
He's got this very quick delivery. So like a song with Ghetto, it makes sense for him to lead it because we're trying to get a message across in that kind of way.
And the inspiration for the lyrics that I write personally comes from experiences and moments that I feel need to be captured in the music. So this is a story about this place where we come from. In South Africa we call it Gaza. The rest of the world calls it the ghetto. Some places call it the hood. In Brazil they call it the favela.
Said I'm from a place where being desolate is the same as being rich. Cause government resources are far from our reach. Corruption is plentiful and fat cats roam the streets, while at home we suffer with these rats at our feet. Being a good girl is the same as being a bitch. Cause preachers prey on young girls and hide it when they preach. This childhood innocence is at stake of being extinct. Cause fast cars and that fast life are the waters of the ghetto. It's no fair, no fair, it's not fair. No fair, no fair, it's not fair. No fair, no fair, it's not fair. I'm from the ghetto, but there's no way that my kids will grow up in the ghetto. And there's no way that my mom will die in the ghetto. And there's no way, no way, no way. Living in the ghetto, 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 living in the ghetto. Living in the ghetto, living in the ghetto, living in the ghetto, young girl, living in the ghetto, living in the ghetto. Continue to dream, continue to dream. Said I'm from a place where backroom philosophies have helped the spread of mates. Where you need to survive, it's always good to know the comrades. Where what you have is synonymous with who you are. Well, that's not good, cause we are just nothing in the ghetto. But there's no way I'll die in the ghetto. And there's no way that my brother will die in the ghetto. And there's no way, no way, no way. Please, when judgment comes, forgive us, Lord, for we have made mistakes. Forced by circumstances to live a life that's filled with thieving and sinning. But they stole our dreams in the ghetto. We were doomed from the get-go. Born in the ghetto. Oh, no, no, no. We were dreaming in the ghetto to get from the ghetto.
The band is not, we're not all about showing off what we can do with our instruments, but we're about sending a message.
with a lot of other work, there's some sort of formula that you follow, you know. And with these guys, I found that almost every song was challenging. It was something refreshing.
I think we got a really expensive sound. I mean, I'm so happy about the result. It sounds like we worked out of Abbey Road, you know.
We couldn't get our chirps on the CD. That's what we call chats and chirps and guans. Guans is going on. Our going on is like we chat and we just talk a lot, you know. And we're just a fun group to be around.
Well, I like to believe that we're like friendly guys, funny sometimes.
I'm king of dry jokes, by the way.
You can find it on www.google.com. It's called The Muffin Joke. So, The Muffin Joke. It's about two muffins in the oven, and the one muffin says, "Hey, it's extremely hot in here." And the other muffin says, "Are you a talking muffin?"
You see, what we tried to do with the album was not to do something that we could not deliver live.
One thing that we've always been sure of is that we're a live band.
As a collective, I mean, our live performances are electric, you know.
They'll love the recording, they'll love the product, they'll love the disc, but nothing beats seeing us live.
That's the ow man.
Just a big language. So when people come, we hope and we've seen that they have a really, really great time.
Music is just lovely, man. There's no hate. It's lovely.
Buying the album and getting and seeing us on posters and stuff is great. But to meet us personally and see who we are and who are these people behind the music, I think is better than anything else.
As Muffinz, we are big dreamers, you know. We'd like to take this to the world.